In this video, we're going hiking and exploring deep into the woods of New Hampshire, searching for lost colonial home sites. These farms have been abandoned since the early 1800s, and the landscape is brutal. Mother Nature has reclaimed what's rightfully hers, but somewhere buried deep out there is lost history. So let's go find it. All right, here we go. This is what we're doing today. Remember last week when I took you guys all out scouting and we went looking for home sites? Well, while being out there, it made me think of some similar features to the property that are on this location, which is a big piece of property that we have permission to metal detect, hence why I have the machine today. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go look for fragmented chunks of property, broken walls, pastures that just run into nothing, and hopefully find a home site. Now here's what I'm kind of talking about. On this side over here we have a pasture wall, and it goes down to about there and corners off. But then there is a massive break in the property, and somewhere out there, which I haven't been in years, if I remember correctly, there's some walls that are just not complete. And the thing about incomplete walls is it could be from loggers. A lot of times they pulled a lot of that stuff out and used it for construction materials, or they just completely wiped it out into oblivion. Then there's the possibility the farmer or occupants of that property never quite finished those walls. Where I'm going is definitely a peculiar spot, but it's surrounded by roads and other what were home sites. Again, this could be one of the classic cases of this area has been choked off by development and just the changing land. After they log, a lot of this just turns to wetland because there's no trees to deal with all the water. So, all right, let's hit the woods. This is exactly what I'm talking about. That's logging from the early 1900s. You can actually still see old tree debris laying on the ground, and this is what happens. It all turns to nasty swamp, which on a day like today is going to make it sticky. It poured this morning, it's 85 degrees, and all the water is just raising up out of the ground now that the sun is out. But what are you going to do? It's better than February. So I'm going to follow this ridge line, and hopefully we run into a chunk of wall. I had come in from the other side years ago, before I was doing this all the time, and I always thought it was bizarre that the wall over there just ended. Now knowing more, I've really got to go out and investigate. Okay, well, I've gone about a quarter of a mile off the road, out of the swampy area. Again, choking off this section of woods. This isn't bad out here. Now here's something interesting. You see this hole? That is the 6th one I've counted. And those ain't from trees going over, because you'd have a mound. Makes me wonder if they were pulling stones out of here. A lot of stonework. Very interesting. I don't know. Keep heading that way. Nice. See that? We have wall cutting through the landscape, and also that's what I'm talking about. If it was a hole from a tree falling over, you've all seen them. And the thing about this, and you can use this in your own practice, in your own hometown, is that if you drive around this massive piece of land, it all looks like swampland. Once you get through that barrier, there's all the possibility of it being decent. Let's get on that wall and follow it. Well, I started on the east side. I'm gonna take it. I'm going west. That's what I'm doing. Wow. It is bad out here. Look at all the water. Water, wet logs, wet rocks. I'm going that way. And there's like zero visibility. Wow. I am having one hell of a time getting through this. You can see the wall is in here, but either side I go to, I am just dealing with not being able to see the ground, which is loaded with water pockets, and who knows what else. But I need to keep following this wall into the sun. Holy crap. This has definitely been logged sometime in my lifetime, but look at those trees out there. There's a stretch that hasn't been. So I'm hoping that the wall that's in there will go down, corner off, and then head that way. Alright, I think I'm coming up to a cross wall that I was looking for. Sorry if it's shaky, I'm dealing with walking in all this stuff. Nice. And the good sign is, not only does it cross, it tees. That means it's not just one isolated square. There's multiple things going on out here. Whew, I'm gonna stay out here for a few minutes and stay dry. Soaking wet from the knees down. Holy mackerel. This is why I didn't come all the way through years ago. It's just terrible. I know, I should be doing this like December or March, but when an idea strikes, you gotta go. Alright, I'm gonna chill for a minute, then think of what my next move is. Read the signs. Alright, well, I just went through a pretty nasty section, but over there is a T in the wall, which makes 6 squares out here. Definitely intriguing, to say the least. So, like I noted the other day about the land filtering me down, I've been walking that wall, seeing cross walls off, and the ground has been bad. I think this is the square I'm looking for because it's somewhat decent. There's no obvious rocks still sticking out. Now here is where I'm getting hopeful. That's a pile of rocks, okay? I'm no more than 80 feet in from the main wall, and I just came across this little itty bitty wall, which is no more than a foot tall. That right there is generally good indication of a home site. That's the stuff that they would clear in their immediate living space, and you know, kind of use it as decoration. It was either that or drag it all the way out to the wall. So that's the way we need to look. I am going to be blown away if indeed there is an actual cellar hole out here, because we've been coming around this area forever. I'm not far from home, and again, it goes to prove you gotta go where you normally wouldn't look. If not, I'm still going to map all the walls, because somebody was farming out here for one purpose or another. Alright, I think we got something. That's where that little wall was. Look at this. Oh my God. Incredible. I absolutely have fuzzy, warm chills because, again, we didn't know about this. It's no wonder nobody's been out here for one reason or another. Even hiking, on a scale of 1 to 10 for suck, I'd give that a 9. All right, you know what we have to do now. Turn it on. Oh, we have iron. I mean, it's painfully obvious by the stacked rocks, but Well, I can tell you one thing's for certain. Us at the Historical Society had no idea this was here. Judging on the look of the build, I'm gonna say it's 1700s. I don't know. This is amazing. There we go. Little iron tack buckle. We have our first relic. Wow. Well, they had brick. I got shards. Wow. It's a big chunk of iron. Either way, the shards totally made worth this digging. All right, just 2 feet over, and always the proper way to start a relic hunting expedition around here is with a big spoon. Look at that beauty. Iron. Well, that makes me happy. 68. Huh. Well, I'm assuming that this was the cornerstone, judging by the footprint of where the house sat. One thing's for certain, this place is gonna need a major cleaning. Oh, here we go. Button. Oh, tomback too. See, we're tickling into the 1700s. Nice. Something somebody wore. I don't know how happy that makes me. Well, in all that mess, I just rescued another button. And I got another signal. I'm going back for it. I can't even find my machine because it's so thick and nasty in here. All right, let's see what this one is. It was rather loud. There it is. Classic bean pot, chunk of Dutch oven, still a relic. Just that means it's gonna be all over the joint. Ow, thorns. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna do what I can in this quick dig, but this site may have to wait until autumn. Look at this, this is ridiculous. And the camera is currently sitting on the lip. You're basically on the side of the house. I'm right out front here. Oh, nice. Oh, very nice actually. I don't believe this is a button. Looking at that shankage area, it looks more like a draw pull knob to me. Very good. Either that or it's just a very terrible shank job. I hate to say it, I hear thunder, it's getting dark. And the last place I'm going to want to get stuck in a downpour is out here because these lowlands are going to fill right up. So I'm going to hold out as long as I possibly can. It took me 45 minutes to get in here. Ugh. Classic washer excitement. A day is now complete. Well, whatever cell is coming through for weather, it's definitely off to the north and it may miss us. Either way, I can't move. I gotta sit here because it's just too far to get caught out in that. At least I'm under some big trees. So as I'm standing around waiting for the storm to pass, there's the obvious side wall of the hole. There's the lip. So inside here, that's the chimney stack. what's pretty interesting is that stone there. That stone there makes me wonder if this was the actual fireplace area. Like that was the stone against the back wall. Kind of makes sense. Pretty neat. Well, about 2 minutes ago the wind picked up. And here comes the rain. Well, I'm going to be sitting out here. If the camera goes away, I had to put it in the bag to stay dry, so. Great. Unbelievable how many storms we've been caught in this summer already. I'll round up all my relics. So, I always carry plastic bags with me in the event that I'm lucky enough to find big relics, bottles, whatever. Or if I gotta stick you guys in there to stay dry. Even if we gotta go, this was good. Couple buttons, spoon, bean pot, and another confirmed location. Oh yeah, I'm wet. Standing in a cellar hole, taking it all in. Well, this is gonna make for an interesting hike back. All them lowlands are gonna be flooded. So I'm gonna pack up the camera, say goodbye to you all. Hope you enjoyed this quick dig. We will be back here, whether it's soon or in the fall, I don't know. But until then, stay dry and enjoy your Not Thursday. Oh well. Well, I thought I'd just break in at the end of the video here. I'm going to take a complete line from a Willie Nelson song. After considering the whole situation, and I stand with my back to the wall, I'm not going back out there until the autumn. That hike and the ground was just awful. I mean, I don't say that too many times to the point where I won't go back, but yeah, we'll wait until probably Thanksgiving time. We'll let them relics sit for a while. We'll get back out there. All right, this is the end.